certainly have legal standing. There's actually an Office of Legal Counsel, Department of Justice opinion on it, 2000, in which they came to the opposite conclusion, but they recognized that the arguments are strong on both sides of the question. The issue is in the Constitution, in the clause that discusses this, they say that a person who's been convicted of impeachment can still be tried in the civil court, criminal court, but they don't mention what happens if a person's acquitted. The way we think about our system, if a person, certainly the charges in the impeachment case were about just this kind of action, and they took a vote in the proceeding that the Constitution sets for the impeachment, and they found that he was acquitted. They found him not guilty. And so, in fairness, one would think the American way would be they ought to be prohibited from bringing charges against him. But, they're going to have to fight that one out. They've raised that in one of their motions to dismiss, as you know.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Department of Justice has an opinion on this. Of course, it's going to go the other way against President Trump. I really don't put any stock or weight anymore in anything Department of Justice says or does when it comes to conservatives, and especially President Trump, David.
Well, yeah, I have to tell you, in the piece you just showed from MSNBC with that Neil Katyal talking, in the background was Andrew Weissman up on the screen. Now, he's the single most ethically bankrupt prosecutor I've ever dealt with, and I've dealt with him for many years. But he and Katyal and Norm Eisen have made a cottage industry out of suggesting prosecutions for President Trump. And all of this, in my view at least, harkens back to Jerry Nadler, the congressman from New York, who's been after President Trump for decades, when he said just a couple of years ago in the Trump administration, we can't trust the voters to put President Trump, keep him out of office. We have to use other measures. That's about as un-American, anti-democratic a statement I can imagine from a representative in our United States Congress. But that's what this is about.